Well, we use them to put like everything that we're learning in the unit on there, so it's kind of like a reference when you need help. But last year I didn't really like see how useful it was, but this year I've been able to use it to help me on like problems. When I don't know something, I go back to the learning map and it's right there for me to see and like learn and use to like help me solve whatever issue I have with the homework or like a problem.
I think at first, actually, the first semester I was in Mr. Farber's class, I didn't use them at all. I was writing it down. I wasn't really paying attention because I was just kind of thinking like, oh, whatever, this doesn't really matter. But then second semester, I kind of got my act together and I was really paying attention while we were writing the learning maps because you learn so much while you're writing it, and then you also go back later to review and like recap. And second semester, last year, I used it throughout all my tests. I looked back and I kind of have all my, whenever I finish like a review for that unit, I put it in my learning map. So then that's kind of all that I keep. I keep the review from that unit and I keep the learning map so that I can look at the review, I can see all the questions that I did before, and then if I need any further explaining on why we did it or when we use that, I just look back at the learning map. And
Using learning maps, especially for 2 years, it actually really helps me because for studying for a test or even for homework, if I have a question or need to figure out a problem, I can always refer back to my learning map.
I review them every final that I take. I always review, even just learning things 2 years ago, even for ACT work, any in upcoming tests, I look back on the learning maps just because it's a great review, and it's also good to kind of remember how we learn things.